So if you have ever been on one of my live streams, whether it's the Tuesday live stream I do at 9:30 at night called Nothing Remotely Controversial with Joshua, or my Friday happy hour live stream where we all get together and drink and watch a diversity or whiteness training and mock it and make fun of it and have a great old time, you have probably heard me say the phrase, mount the like button. We don't smash the like button on my channel, we mount the like button. And I have heard speculation about why it's mount the like button on my channel instead of smash the like button. Now, one of the things I heard is because I'm on Adam Krigler's show, sometimes on Thursdays, people think that I'm trying to like draw a distinction between me and Adam, and that it started on Adam's show when he was smashing the like button. No, that's not what it is. That's not what it is. I'm going to tell you the story. This is the true backstory of why we mount the like button on my channel. So I have actually been working with Joshua, who is my coach, who you see on Tuesdays on the channel, but he is actually my coach in real life. I've been working with him for, like 5 years, something like that. It's been a while. It's been a minute that I've been working with him. Well, very early on in our coaching relationship, and we basically get together, we talk once a week about things that are going on in my life, ideas I have. He does his psychic thing. He gives me guidance. He's honestly, and this is the God's honest truth, Joshua is one of the most consequential people in my life. Whether you believe in the psychic stuff or not, he actually does give me guidance that has nothing to do with being a psychic most of the time. But he is actually one of the most consequential people in my life. He is the reason that I'm doing this today. None of this would have happened without him. And so very early on in our coaching relationship, I was getting ready to do a full day facilitation for a client. Now, I hadn't done a full day team facilitation with this large of a group in a while because, normally in my business at that point, I was doing a lot of coaching. I was doing training, but I wasn't doing a whole ton of like full team facilitations. I did them every once in a while. And this was an important client, and I was nervous about it. I mean, I was very nervous. I had completely customized this training for them. It was just a lot of stuff that I had to remember. And the night before it, I'm sitting on the beach, on this beautiful beach, watching a sunset, and I'm having a panic attack, freaking out over this training. And so I sent a text to Joshua, and he's like, I'm going to call you. And so he called me, and he's like, Carlin, when you get in front of that audience tomorrow, I want you to mount them. Mount that audience. And I thought that was just one of the funniest things in the world. And so I actually I definitely started incorporating in my trainings. And how I interpret that is you are in control. You are in control of that. When you are mounting a room, mounting an audience, you are in complete control of that situation. And it's an extraordinarily empowering place to be. You are in the power position when you're doing that. And, one of my big things and a theme that has existed throughout my career is I'm all about helping people to empower themselves. So if I want to help other people empower themselves, I got to do it for myself too. It's difficult sometimes for me to see myself in any sort of like leadership position. And I know that sounds weird, but I think that that's true for most people. Most people, even if they unwittingly wind up in a leadership position of some sort, it's very odd for them to see themselves in that position. So when I'm doing things like team facilitations, or I'm doing things like the live streams, or I'm doing things like YouTube, or the locals calls that we do, or any of the other things that I have to be kind of like the lead person for me, this is very much an out-of-body experience. It's like playing a role. I don't see myself as the same person when I'm doing a video like this as I do when I'm just like being normal, like in everyday life, where it's much more difficult. And so for me, the act of like saying overtly, like, you're going to mount that audience, you're going to mount that room, that to me is almost like coming in and almost playing a character for whoever I might be talking to. But the thing of it is you do it not because it's necessarily like an ego trip or anything like that. You do it because the room needs you to do it. Anytime that I've done a full day facilitation or a speech or like something for a rally or something at a conference or what have you, the room needs you to be in that power position. They need, like, as much as I might like mounting that room, the room also needs me to mount them. The room wants me to mount them in that specific circumstance, because they're not coming to hear from you because you're sitting back and going, oh, well, I don't know, and being a meek little person. That's not what they want. They want someone to take charge. They want someone to take over. And so that's kind of a position that you put yourself in when you do things like this, when you speak in front of audiences, and you do it not just for you, but you do it to serve the needs of the room. And so it's okay sometimes, I'm telling you guys this because, it's okay sometimes if you're trying, we talk a lot about speaking up and expressing what you believe and, trying to motivate people to fight back against all of the things that we see happening that we don't like. Well, in order to do that, sometimes it's helpful to see yourself stepping into a role that you need to play in order to motivate people, to drive people, to get people to find their own inner strength. Because when you are demonstrating someone that's coming in and mounting a room and being that strong, powerful person, you're inspiring other people to find it in and of themselves. So it is not a selfish act. It is an act that can lead to other people finding their own inner strength that they didn't know they have. You can literally be a role model when you're doing this. And so that is the true story of why we mount the like button on my channel, because it is about finding your own inner strength. It is about empowering yourself. It is about taking control. It is about doing the thing that you want to do, regardless of what other people think about it. It is about not giving an F. It is about becoming unfuckwithable. That's what that is. So, if you like that little piece of advice, I don't know, mount the like button, folks. All right, that's all I've got for this one. Hope you enjoyed the story. Oh, one more thing. So I'm gonna start putting some custom emojis on the channel, because I have channel memberships that I don't really use that much. It's just a nice way for you guys to support the channel if you want to. But I am going to be adding some custom emojis, hopefully before our happy hour live stream tomorrow. And I want to find a mounting emoji. But the thing of it is like a mounting emoji could go wrong really, really quickly. Like this could go south really quickly. So if you have thoughts about what I can find for a mounting emoji that we can have for the chat, for the members on the channel, please leave a comment below. What sort of imagery should I use for a mounting emoji that is appropriate, people? We're gonna have to think outside the box on this one, but now that you know the backstory, you might be inspired. All right, guys, mount that like button. That's all I've got for right now. I'll see you soon.